Yo, yo, what's up, people? This video is going to be more like a tutorial, actually, and it's going to be my first tutorial. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys how to turn a normal, um, a normal paper towel roll into sort of like a tree, a 1/12 scale tree. Well, not really 1/12 scale, but it does scale well with all of our 1/12 figures. So, like I said, it's going to start off like this. This is just like a regular paper towel roll. You can find these rolls in any paper towel. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the brand, the make. It doesn't matter as long as it's a paper towel roll, because that's all you're going to need for this. You're also going to need some glue sticks, a hot glue gun, a what do you call those things again? Gosh, I forgot just that fast. Man, a blade of some sort of cutting device. I don't know why I can't remember the name of this. All the customizers out there are probably laughing really hard, but I just X-Acto knife. Got it. It's called an X-Acto knife. I'm not a customizer. I mean, I do a little bit here and there. I just dabble in this stuff, but that's all you're gonna need. So I originally found this method on Instagram. My dude posted it, and I'll put his name up on the video here. He posted this video real quick about how to make some trees, and I thought, wow, man, that's a great idea. So I'm going to take his method. I took his method, and I just changed it up a little bit. I put my own little spin on it because that's what we do. So first of all, what you're going to do, what I did was, um, and I just lied to you guys. I actually took a toilet paper roll and I stuffed it inside the tree, for what's going to be the tree, to give it more weight at the bottom so that it'll stand up. I've had a problem with these bad boys just falling over as I pose my figures around them and bump the table or whatever. So I kind of put that inside there to give it a little more weight. So the first thing I did was, I have several of these, so I'm gonna sacrifice one paper towel roll to make like these little stubs that are coming out of the tree right there. See those little stubs that are coming out of the tree? You know how you cut a tree off, or you cut a big thick branch off and it's left with that? I just think that makes it look more realistic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sacrifice one of my paper towel rolls to create that little stub right there. So, like I said, I'm not really a tutorial kind of guy, but I did want to show people how to make some trees, because I know a lot of guys out there, a lot of customizers are making these trees out of foam, and that takes a lot of work. And I understand why they charge, the prices they do, because that takes a lot of work. But for the broke man, or the person who wants to make these trees on a budget, you can do this. So after you rip that out, it's going to get that like that, and then we just simply roll it up. That's all you do. You just roll it. I know some of y'all guys out there, you're used to rolling anyway, so this is nothing new for you. You just roll that bad boy up, and boom, that's it. It's good. So from this point, I just take some hot glue, and I just put a little bit of hot glue like right there in a little flap, so that when I roll it up, it just sticks and it just stays right there. So roll it, and you're going to get some glue that spills out. It doesn't matter, because all that's going to do is just add to the texture of the tree. It's going to be like, like different textures of bark, different thicknesses of bark, stuff like that. So it really doesn't matter, because all of this is going to get painted at the end anyway. So if you mess up right here, don't worry about it. We can always go back, trim, we can, nip, tuck, all that stuff like that. So that's going to dry pretty good and pretty easily. Hot glue dries pretty fast. That's why I like hot glue. It dries up pretty fast. And then sometimes I like to smear it, right? Because like I said, it's going to just create more texture for my tree. And trees are all about texture. It's going to make it just look that much more realistic, right? So that's done. I'm going to just throw that to the side. And what I do to get that bad boy going is that I actually I make like an angle cut. So here's the paper towel roll, and I kind of cut like at an angle because I don't want my branch to go straight out like that because it looks weird. Usually when you're breaking a tree branch, they break up like that. Like they go like this. You know what I mean? If you're looking at a real tree, they don't go straight out. They don't go down unless it's broken. They go up. So what I do to achieve that up is that I kind of like cut at an angle. So if I just kind of stab through and I do it more towards the top of the tree, cut like at an angle like that, like a letter Y actually. So I cut like a Y into it, and I just kind of like, see this part, I kind of messed up right there, and this looks a little bit more flush. So I just kind of just stuff it in there. That way it looks like that, right? That was easy. And on the inside, it looks like that. So if I would have cut this longer, it would go all the way to the end, but I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that connect on the inside because I'm going to just douse this whole thing with hot glue. So it has no choice but to be stuck in there. So this is the fun part right here. Pretty much just covering this whole thing with hot glue, right? So what you're going to do, you're going to go with like a little this sweeping motion like that with the hot glue, and you're going to create like these lines. So if you look at the tree that I already made, see how I have like these lines in it, and it makes it look like tree bark. That's what you're going to do. That's how you achieve that, by just taking the hot glue gun and just going crazy with it, but like vertically though. And what I mean is, so like I'm tapping the trigger, and I'm just going like up and down, up and down. That's it. Up and down. And if I get like too much in one spot, I'll go back over it with the tip of the glue gun and just smooth it out. And I just ran out of glue. That was an old one. So I'll just pretty much just reload that sucker, put it back in, and just swipe up and down. I may make several passes at this, but this just creates like texture, and that's what you want to do. We're just creating texture. Up and down. A little bit of glue. A little bit of glue. Nah, a lot of bit of glue. You're gonna go through several glue sticks with this, so don't try to save your glue sticks. Just load those bad boys up and just go for it. Look, I'm already on glue stick number 2.5. Just go, go, go. And don't worry about this being neat. It doesn't matter, because what tree out in the wild, out in nature, do you know that has like the perfect looking bark on it? None. No trees are perfect. No one is perfect. Not much on this earth is perfect. So just go stupid, right? Just go get dumb with it. It's tree bark. And this is what we do. So as I discover, more inexpensive ways to do things that look good in pictures, I'll post videos and make little tutorials about that. But I know they may not look like much right now, like on like a video, but like in pictures, these trees look good in pictures. I may include some sample pictures I've done in this video, or like in a different video. All depends, because this video may get pretty long. But I'm gonna quit talking right now so I can fast forward, and I'm just gonna douse this bad boy with hot glue.